You always want to get better, and that comes from their mindset for me in my development. And I feel like I've always been one that strives to do extra, do a little bit more, and make sure I'm as sharp as possible.
All right, let's talk about a waiver wire dandy. Jaren Hall came out of BYU, drafted by the Vikings, 5th round, 29th pick. He stands 6 foot tall, weighs 207. Ran a 4.69.
Prospect notes.
Coming out of high school, he was a 3-star recruit. The film showed that he was always willing to run. He looked fast on film, scrambled well, gave his wide receivers a chance to catch the ball, was willing to throw deep, could throw on a run. I did note that he could be more efficient with his movement.
The negatives.
No significant draft capital, of course, which means teams didn't think highly of him, and he probably will be on a short leash. A couple small red flags are he's a 5-year player and he's only 6 feet tall. If you are 6 feet, I need your rushing upsides to be huge, and the highest percentage he was running the full season was 10%. So since he didn't hit my 13% mark, I don't even classify him as a rushing upside quarterback.
Badges.
He was very productive his last year at BYU, but due to a combination of things that were mentioned in the negative portion, Hall didn't earn any of my badges. Team, no badges. And if you are not able to earn any of my badges, I'm going to proceed with caution when putting you on my fantasy team. Now, I would say if he was taller and if he was drafted in the 1st round, he would have earned my certified QB badge due to his productivity. But let's not speak about make-believe things.
Fantasy football outlook.
I considered Hall a long shot prospect. I like this film, but being drafted in the 5th round definitely made me not draft one share of him in Dynasty. And as I thought, he was sitting on waivers in most leagues. But the question at hand is if he will be useful going forward. And if it is a super flex league, of course he is. Any starting QB is worth an ad. I don't think he has a high ceiling. And now that the Vikings have traded for Dobbs, will he only get one start? Hall may have been the better prospect, but Dobbs has the experience. I do like that Hall is willing to take deep shots and can run the ball, but the middle of the field is his weakness, and that's where NFL quarterbacks make their money. In a 1-quarterback league, unless you are desperate, I would not start him, since there should be better options on the waivers. The next 2 games may be rough for any below average quarterback, but whoever is the starter after that does have a couple of favorable matchups before the bye and may be able to get things rolling. I just know how things can get out of hand when it comes to rookie QBs, and he is one with limited arm talent. Hall can be a consistent producer if the OC sets the offense to play his way. But if they expect him to do what Cousins did, he will flame out sooner than later.